Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Latorno, and I'm the best grand strategy YouTuber in North Central Minnesota. And today, I'm back bringing you a brand new Let's Play. It is Darkest Hour, just basic Darkest Hour. I don't know why it took me so long to spit that the hell out of my mouth, but as you can see, it's 1933, normal timeline. We got France, they won World War I. We got the United Kingdom. We got the Soviet Union. We got the American States of America. And we've got Poland. Run by Ignacy. I can't say any of these names. I can't say most of these correctly. I can say Krakow. I don't know how to say Nowy Saks, or I know how to say Przemysl, I think. But no Grodek, Bialystok. This one, Big Bitgozsk. I don't know how to say. Lokalalik. Warsaw, that one's easy. I'm not good at Polish, but I wanted to play as them because they're an interesting country, and I think if by starting in 1933 we have a chance to turn things around for Poland compared to how well they did in World War II, which was very well, all things considered. Poland did amazing. Everyone has a bad opinion of them. So, first things first though, we're going to move all of our armies to here. To Vileshka. Lots of marching sounds, but yeah, we're going to strategically redeploy them all so we can set up our battle orders. We don't really need transport planes. I don't know why we still have this. Let's disband it to get some more war power back. We base these to seedless. I'm going to... I don't know what happened there. Damn it. Sorry, I was just going to attempt to turn the music up, and I really fucked everything. There we go. Hopefully it's not too loud. You know, when I'm talking right into my mic, it shouldn't overpower me. So, I'm going to play Poland proactively. So first things first, say no to defensive focus. We could go for the Blitzkrieg, and I'm not sure if that's the best idea. What do we think? Do we want the mobility focus to go Blitzkrieg, or do we want the firepower focus, which is more the American style? We'll go for this. We'll get Taduz on this. We need some more better agriculture. We'll get another Taduz on this. 1930 process re-engineering, that seems important. We'll get the Okreg on this. And construction, that seems important. Diplomacy, we're very right and very... Well, we're more democratic than authoritarian, but... Dissent growth. We start with a lot of dissent, so I'm going to manually... We need some reinforcements, that's obvious. We need some upgrades, that's obvious. I'll put them both to 5 for now. While we wait. Supplies will have a bit of a... What's the word I'm looking for? A surplus there. Production. We'll stick with 2, and then the rest will be in consumer goods. So that our people will be happier in the long term. So most of the stuff going on is over here in China. We've got, you know, nationalist China, got fucking Imperial China, we got the Shaanxi clique, we've got Communist China, which is all down here now. Got Japan sticking their nose in, the Guangxi clique, the Yunnan clique, Sanma, Shaanxi, Mongolian People's Republic, East Turkestan, just all this stuff. This is the height of the warlord period. Not the height, but it is deeper in the warlord period than 1936 for sure. Germany is building up on our border. They just turned to using this good old flag, but they only have a few infantry divisions and cavalry divisions. They're really not built up in 1933. Oh, here we go. Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be our first armia. We'll name it after one of my biggest fans. And now we'll give this to an offensive general. And he'll move here. Let's see how many more of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't want him getting slowed. No, there's a guy here and he's slowing stuff down with this artillery. We want them to be fast. This guy's slowing it down with the tank. Two army, we'll give it to Rommel. And we can add names to these armies later, I think. We'll keep time moving while I'm working on this, just slower, so there's not as many interruptions. No, stop. I keep wanting to pause, but I can't. So now we'll get a bigger, heavier unit with lots of artillery. And this can be run by Mr. Baltic here. I'll move to Suwalki. That's a decent setup. And we'll mess with the names again once we've got everyone set up. There we go. This is a nice little army. I'll move him up to Globoki. 6 and 10. And there. That's the final split up. We'll wait for some people to start moving now then. We have the Free City of Danzig here. They're our puppet, but I don't know why they hate us so much. Essentially, they're separate, but we can build stuff through them. It's because there's a large German majority here in Danzig, but they didn't want to just leave it with Germany. I don't know why, they just left all this with Germany, but... I might as well tell all these guys to turn themselves into mountain men over time. Now we want our amazing... Sure, this can be the third Okreg with Zhezhauru. We want our horsemen to be primo. Bortnowski. There we go. There we go. Is it too loud? I can't tell. Turn it down a little bit. Now that we've got some of these louder levels. Had some yogurt today. It was by Danimals. It tasted like strawberry and banana. It was a pretty good time, all things considered. I got it for free, so I can't complain. I don't want to wait too long before we make our moves, and I'm sure you're guessing what our moves are going to be already, but we're actually going to build an air base, so we're actually going to move our production up by 1 industrial capacity. November, huh? Seems like a little bit too long to wait. But there was once the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, and that's what we're going to attempt to do again. We'll increase descent by 11%, huh? So that would be a decently high amount of descent, so I'm glad I started moving it down. We'll get some shitty little major generals here. A trickster, that seems fine. And a logistical wizard, that seems nice. I'm not going to complain about a logistical wizard. Molotov. The Molotov cocktail was named after him. I'm sure people knew that, but yeah, that's what it is. It was in tribute to him by the Finns, who used them to destroy Russian tanks in the Winter War. Let's wait until we get down to 14% here. Or until the end of July. We'll start the war in August, I guess. I don't know. The middle of July, I think, will be good. Should probably have intelligence. I don't need to know about us failing to steal blueprints. Firepower focus doctrine. Good job. Manpower growth seems important because we're currently at 0. Partially because of how the mobilization mechanics work in the unmodified version of Darkest Hour. Man, I can see why the Polish would be more afraid of the Soviet Union than the Germans at this point in time. General Sosnow. Sosnkowski. What a cool guy. So, you know, I want to take back Lithuania, maybe Latvia, Ukraine, parts of Germany, maybe Czechoslovakia, maybe just Slovakia. You know, just be a big Poland that don't need no man or allies. It's already August. Let's just declare war on Lithuania now. No, we don't need to sink the arrival. These two haven't declared war on us. That's good. They guaranteed, these three guarantee each other's independence, but they haven't at least yet joined in. No, there goes Estonia. And Latvia, yep. Alright, that's why I left these guys here. Go to Tallinn. At max speed. And you lads go to Riga. We're doing a good job. Can annex Lithuania now. Process re-engineering, that's nice. Some oil production seems like it would be nice. So I'll get some oil production up. Soviet Union has annexed East Turkestan. Meanwhile, we make a mess of Latvia. And this will be over by the end of the month, it seems like. Maybe next month, but this was not very difficult at all. I mean, Poland was a fairly strong military force. Modern, too, all things considered. Very modern, all things considered. Especially in things like small arms. Not so much in their air force, but they had tanks, they had small arms, that sort of thing. Down pretty well for the time. So that's everything. We're going to liberate Estonia because it doesn't really feel like part of Poland, the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth or anything. But so yeah, let's keep some people in areas of struggle. We want to make sure there's no people just waking up and messing around, right? We didn't even have to mobilize our reserves. And that's all the new conquered land with people on top of it, so they're not going to rise up and revolt, and if they do, they'll get squashed immediately. Now we have to start worrying about Germany in the long run. I want to try and declare war by 1935. 1936 at the latest, but eventually if I wait, they'll be able to build up and collude with the Soviets. And I don't think my buildup can outpace that. That's the first move. I've thought about doing stuff with Czechoslovakia, but they are similarly have their independence guaranteed by Yugoslavia and Romania, and I don't know if I want to fight all of these people right away. So there's not a lot more room to expand. But Germany is nice because they're not guaranteed by anyone, and they're kind of weak, so I'll build up for a while, wait for my people to be less unhappy, wait for the revolts here to die down for a while. And we'll get to work on the mechanized agriculture. And once CWS is done here, we'll put them on an accounting machine, or someone on an accounting machine, to buff our research rate in the future. Then we should start looking at our Air Force, because even now that's the one thing that Germany has above us, as well as the Navy, but there's not much we can do about that. I'm going to, in fact, move them up here. Don't need reinforcements anymore, so where do we want to move this? This only needs to be 3. This I can like put to 0 for now. 1 there. Perfect. And this can go to 25. There. That seems good. We're losing 0.03% descent. And now we need 3 reinforcements. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. But it seems like no is the answer here. I want to stop mistaking this for cavalry, so I'm going to turn these guys into infantry. One Armia, 2 Armia, 4 Armia, 7 Armia, 3 O'Craig. No, this is wrong. We want our armies to be well set up. Whatever, you know what? This will just be the ruler Armia, because it's just going to keep making 1s, so. If anyone, just say in the comments if you want to have an army named after you. I'll name this the Kevin Army. After me, Ryan Letourneau, aka Kevin. Aka Synonymous Botch. Very fast. Very cool. Very cool. Lots of just waiting for the descent to go down. I don't know how to make it move down faster than it already is. You know. You know, we just got to repair people's homes, repair all their infrastructure, work on making sure everyone's happy and healthy. And that's what we're trying to do, I think. We built an airbase in Wilno. Didn't really need that, but and we'll just leave that one free in case that's what determines how much, how fast we're repairing stuff. Because if that's improving how fast things are being repaired, that's a good thing. I'm gonna go for multi-role fighters in this research. Motorized infantry seems like something I'll want. Logistics is definitely something I want, actually. January 1934. So that's a year gone by already. We'll get Lithuanian Railways to work on it. That seems smart. A railway company would know how to build supply lines and logistical support. If anyone would. There we go, we got some sulfa group antibiotics set up. Some early decryption seems a smart investment. So we'll get Marian Rajewski on it. You know, we're identifying message keys, identification of cribs. That's a crib, it got a baby in it. I don't know what any of that means. Not much out of bounds is going on right now, it seems. I played the game as Czechoslovakia to sort of try out this concept. I went to war, and it ended up with a weird world war and starting out early. European war more than anything, not quite a world war, but there we go. Now we got tractors and stuff. What can we build here? Anti-aircraft guns seem nice and important. We failed to influence global opinion about Hungary. RIP. I feel really scared about all of this. Like, they could crush me if they wanted to at any moment. Okay. There's our infrastructure built up. What do we want, huh? What can we build with no manpower? Nothing, really. So we'll focus on things that don't require manpower. Like more anti-aircraft guns. There, that's good. Oh, these each require 3. Okay, well, we'll make 1 then. That sounds good. Does it also require manpower? Yeah, it does. Well, damn. You know what we'll do then? Pinsk, you get a land for it. There we go. Put all our extra and consumer goods. That seems like the smart move for now. Interbellum supply. You can get some logistics set up. When the time comes, we'll assume military control of these two and use their militia to keep peace and things, but... Damn. Hey, I don't need to know about this. Thank you. There's that done. Air superiority. Artillery things. It seems like a thing we'll want to upgrade. So we'll get PZ-ins on it. So the soundtrack is all Neo Tokyo, Stalker, Stalker Online. That's both Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl, and Call of Pripyat. And I think that's it. There might be another thing, but stuff that won't have voices and super intense music, so it's just good background music, I think. If you can't hear it or you don't give a shit, that's fine. I just thought I'd comment on it because I don't want to have too much dead air in between things I'm doing. You think I should try and split up my forces a little bit more? Maybe. You know what we'll do? We'll split everyone into 5-man groups. And then we'll have 2 more 4-man groups. That's a steal, right? Lenny face. This is a good song from the Neo Tokyo soundtrack. That mod got slept on too hard. It's an amazing mod, and its soundtrack is just so high quality. There, that's a bit more evened out. I like that. It's already July. Oh, wow. Time really flies when you're building up. Hey, Chelm, let's build a factory inside of you. post-Great War field artillery. That's good. We don't need artillery from the World War I. Well, I don't need to know about that. Thank you, though. Well, let's attempt to get modernish airplanes then. With the Polish Wehr service. Wehr being the Polish word for air, they just add a W to the front. That's not true. I don't know why I'm making insensitive jokes about the Poles. I really admire the Polish. Beyond what I think a lot of people do. You know, I just want to create a nice state for all the sort of forgotten minorities that are next to Russia and Germany and all that, but not quite. So, you know, I'll probably have Ukraine as part of my country. Can save them from the commies. Shite. What was this guy working on? Austria had a Nazi coup attempt. Basic oil refining. Yeah, alright, that's good. Ooh. I don't know if it worked. I think they start as fascist here, but... Hey, it's Rudolf Hess. UK annex Newfoundland. I sort of want to start making waves against Germany sooner rather than later, but we'll do it in 1935. Ugh. We really need some peacekeeping forces around here. But we still don't have any manpower to do that, so I don't know. I know if I enacted mobilization when the war starts, that'll move up my manpower and stuff, but I can't do that right now. I don't got any easy wars. That's for sure. People are getting upgraded. The head of state resigned. Our infantry continues to upgrade upwards. 11%. Alright. So we'll wait. We'll do it in 1936. I still think we're ahead enough of them that we don't have to worry too much. Like, yeah, they're outbuilding us, but not by 1,000% or something. Whoa, the USA had the Tennessee Valley Authority. And the Japan is having the second campaign against the Northeast Anti-Japanese United Army. Germany and France are having the Saar plebiscite. Multi-role fighters, nice. Get some close air support too. I want both of these boys to grow up into fighters, real fighters. Good fighters, the real good fighters that I know they can be. These boys are doing okay, it looks like. Really, I just want my men to continue to grow. These guys are doing well. Germany's building the Autobahn. Can you believe it? I wonder when they'll start building the Volkswagen. So I got a question for you guys. I've noticed when I drink energy drinks, they don't give me energy at all. I think it's the sugar crash gets me before the caffeine can do much. Or the caffeine just doesn't do much at this point. Hawk Lobby. There we go. Let's lower all of our production times. And costs. At least I hope that's helping and not hurting. Want to stockpile supplies and money. Italy's declaring war on Abyssinia? That makes sense. Get some better tanks. We want that descent going just down and down and down. Just plummeting to the ground. So yeah, our Air Force really isn't that much to scream about. We have 2 undermanned interceptor fighters and 1 undermanned tactical bomber. And those are wings, not just one, but still. Not quite fighting Germany levels, I'd say, but it'll have to do. You know, at a certain point, we can't wait that much longer. Especially when the other person out ICs us. Like, look at that. That's some heavy industrial capacity growth, even compared to what we were seeing earlier. So, you know, mid 1936, I think we're going to have to spring the trap whether we're ready or not. Let's get some motorized boys. You know what I'm gonna do? I want everyone to have at least some ability to blow up others. These guys, I want them to be fast because they're mountaineers, but this guy can be infantry. But these guys, they'll be all special forces. But so I need. One. I want to spread the artillery around a little bit so we don't have super strong units and weak units. Oh, okay, I think we waited too long. Where did all of these Germans come from? Fuck. In ass me. You know what? Oh, we may have bitten off more than we can chew. Maybe this, maybe we should have done this a little bit earlier. I still think we have a chance here. It's just a bit shaky. I'm gonna wait for everyone to get their organization back. (8 a.m.) We have to do it. Assume military control. Assume military control. Enact general mobilization. That adds to our descent, but makes it so we'll have more manpower. Oh, man. There we go. We have to save up for war propaganda now. $400. There's one in Glavitz. We're going to have some initial successes, but this isn't. Yeah, moving to Waldenburg. Moving to Opelm. This guy's, yeah. We have some pretty insane attempts at defense here. You want in Tilsit. Moving to Königsberg. Once we clear up this gap, kick them all out of here, we'll be able to move all these forces from here up to the front lines, which will be very important. Support the attack. You move to Torun. We want in Stolp, which is very important. These guys have to continue to defend in Poznan, but I don't think they're going to be able to defend all the way in Poznan. Nope. They got pushed out of Poznan. That's not good. Here. Air superiority in Poland. Ground support in Poland. Well, this area, at least. These guys can help. Or something. These guys should already start moving down here. I don't want to let them keep Elbing, but whatever. Now, one thing I want to keep in mind is that my reinforcements need to be upgraded now. Keep that at 6. We can start building, you know, some more backline industrial capacity, but we need more reinforcements there. We want a Deutsche Krone, so then we need to move into Stettin. Oh god, they're retreating. Well, we're gonna crush 11 divisions in here if we get there in time. That'll be nice. And this guy should go to Breslau after this push. He should be able to make it into Breslau, I would hope. Start moving down. Support the front lines. Stettin, that's annoying. Lost an Opum. We're going to be able to encircle and destroy them here. We should hopefully be able to ground attack them in here for infinite time. Only stop when you get enough. Come on now. I should move in here. Can't let them push us back too hard. It's not good. Yeah, this will be a good pickup. Just gotta try and keep holding them. Shit, really? We got 15 divisions pushed out of Big Geding? Let's move back to Geding. We can't hold Stettin at this point. You want to come help me? Please, France. I could use some help. I don't think I'm losing or anything yet. We're just a bit on the back foot right now. Oh great, now the whole countryside's getting mad at us. Hey, the Soviet Union. You want military access? Can I join you? Oh. I'd gladly let you kill Germany for me. God, this is a tough nut to crack. It'll feel like popping a real zit though, won't it? Ah, damn. It's really biting my butt up. Well, we're pushed back on the front line slowly, but we have a large army in the back that's simply encircling and slowly strangling the defenders of Königsberg to death. So as soon as that's done, we'll be in a better position. But for now, the first episode has been an hour, and I really do hope that you guys are enjoying this first episode of my new little Poland series. So thanks for watching, and let me know what you think in the comments. Have a nice one.